Hello there, and a massive welcome. Yeah, so we're going to get started and jump kind of straight in to, your journey's already begun. So for those of you that are on the training, a massive welcome. For those of you that will be joining me on Facebook Live for a few minutes, hello. Make sure you say hi. Put a comment down below, you guys in our Zoom here in the training. Say hi, let me know where it is that you're tuning in from as well. I love hearing from you guys, and it's always nice to be able to answer any of your questions after the training. For those of you that are in here on the live, pop your comments down below. If by chance you're wanting to be a part of this training and receive the full training, all you need to do is shoot me a message, and I can certainly send you through a link, and you can get access to the full training there. So alrighty, let's get underway, and a massive big welcome, as I said. So my intention for today's training is to have you to be able to tap into where your truth is, and start to get alignment with that. All too often we start to get just caught up in the daily grind, the rat race, whatever it is that you want to refer to it. If you're currently working in, say, like a 9 to 5 job, it may be a case of the alarm goes off, you jump out of bed, you jump in the shower, you get ready, you're in the car, you're sitting in traffic. 9 to 5 kind of may or may not play out pretty much the same every day. You jump back in the car, you're sitting in the peak hour traffic, you're getting home, and then you've got to, align everything in the house if you would. So making sure you get the dinner ready, do your washing, the housework, that kind of stuff. And if you're lucky, you might have a little bit of a life with that. Hey, Bridie, I can see that you're tuning in on the live there as well. So one of the things that we certainly want to make sure that we're actually spending the time to do is tapping into what our truth is and never losing sight of that. The moment you start to get caught up into the rat race, you're too busy in life opposed to living your life, that's where we start to lose our way that little bit. And that's where we start to lose our alignment. We're too busy just going through the motions opposed to actually consciously, and that's a huge factor that we'll go through with this training as well, that you're consciously going through and being aware of what's happening in your life and how you're turning up. So we're going to go through how to get alignment with that, how to tap into what you actually want. If your soul is not happy, if your heart isn't ringing, whichever way you want to sit there and describe it, however it resonates with you, you need your truth to be acknowledged. Otherwise, what starts to happen is, we start to fall in that rut. Some people say, their energy drops, whatever it is, whether it's anxiety or stress, anything that isn't serving you, we need to make sure that we're taking aligned action in order to step into that space that is going to start to have you allowed to live the life that you want. Life is here for living. It's not here for just turning up at somebody else's or for somebody else's life. A lot of the time, we're too worried about everybody else's opinion, and we unfortunately start to suppress our opinion. So that's what we're going to go through with our training today. Hey Jackie, I can see that you've joined in on the live today. So we're going to go through all of those things as well. We're going to go through how your external world is a representation of what's going on internally. So as you start to go through and do this work with me, we're going to make sure that whilst we're aligning the internal work, so that's your mindset, your internal dialogue, that's the little voice inside of your head that is telling you that perhaps if it's coming from a negative point of view, that you're not worthy, you're not deserving, you're not good enough. We've all had those little voices that have turned up in different situations as we start to push through and live a better, truer version of our lives. So we want to make sure that as we do this internal work, that our external environment is starting to represent that as well. It's certainly the alignment. We can sit there and have the most beautiful external world, but if we haven't done the internal world, the internal work, I should say, if we haven't done that, we're in misalignment. And as well, once you start doing the work internally, you want to make sure absolutely that your external environment is turning up. So that is also, how are you acting? How are you talking? Who are you surrounding yourself with? And what decisions are you making in order to have total and full alignment in your life? So guys, Thank you for those that have joined in on the live. I'm going to kick into this training. If you would like access to the full training here, just shoot me a message and I can certainly shoot you through the link. We're going to go through a hell of a lot of content, and I really appreciate you tuning in. Mwah. Have a great day.